Congratulations, you've made it to Oregon country. I'm here. Look at those mountains. They're breathtaking, aren't they? Hey, look, if you ever decide to take a balloon ride from Texas to Oregon, I recommend bringing some snackies. Ooh, I'm hungry. So we're here in Oregon country to continue our story of westward expansion. Manifest destiny. Anyway, so we'll start. Oh no! Is your arm okay? Anyway, you're young. You'll heal quickly. Alright, ready to continue our story of Manifest Destiny? Let's do it. Oregon country, here we come. The year is 1844, and James K. Polk is running for president against Henry Clay. Yeah, that's right. It's the same Polk as the elementary school near Hammond. Good work. Way to make those connections. James Polk was a true believer in manifest destiny. Wait a minute. Who remembers what manifest destiny means? Anyone? Good work, yeah. The belief that westward expansion was good for the country and the right of the country. While running for president, Polk made a promise to be the president who makes manifest destiny come true. He promised he'd be the one to expand the United States all the way out to the Pacific Ocean. But to do that, he had to clue in on the Oregon country. The problem with that was that the Oregon country had already been claimed by Great Britain. Polk's campaign slogan became 54-40 or fight. 54-40 or fight. The message was telling Great Britain, give the United States all of the Oregon country from the 54th latitude line down to Mexico, which is really the top of California. American settlers had already begun to settle in the Oregon country and outnumbered the British 6-1 in the territory. So Britain was not itching for a third war with the United States. I mean, come on, who's becoming the bully now? Great Britain suggested dividing the Oregon country. United States, Britain suggested, take a chill pill. You take the Oregon country from the 49th latitude line down, and we'll take the Oregon country from the 49th parallel line up. We can split it, divide it. Polk agreed, and the United States finally had reached the Pacific Ocean. Did that mean manifest destiny was done? Was it mission complete? Not exactly. You see, California still belonged to Mexico. Would California and the Southwest be next? No spoilers here. You'll have to stay tuned.
Hey, howdy! Good to see you again. I'm just here in the Southwest. Ooh, you see that view? That canyon sure is grand. Maybe that's why they call it the Grand Canyon. I don't know. Anyway, this guy right here just challenged me to a game of chess right here in the good old Grand Canyon. Can you believe that? To be honest, he doesn't look like he's very smart. Don't tell him I said that. He looks like a dummy. Anyway, so far we've already talked about how the United States has gotten several territories, right? Of course, there's Louisiana, and the United States purchased that in 1803. And then, of course, there's Florida. The United States got it by way of a treaty with Spain in 1819. And then, of course, yes, there's Texas, and the United States acquired or got Texas after it was an independent republic for 9 years. And then we just got finished talking about how the United States got the Oregon country. Yes, that's right. They divided it with who? Great Britain. You got that right. Good job, mates. So anyway, here we are, heading on into the Southwest. Might be the final stop for Manifest Destiny. Might not. No, thank you. No. Anyway, I'm going to beat this guy real quick. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Here comes the story of California, the Southwest. Yeehaw! All right. No.
México fue muy nervioso. Oops, I'm sorry. Being multilingual has its challenges. Let me start over for you. Mexico was very nervous, and it had a right to be. Mexico had just lost a large chunk of its land called Texas to the United States. That happened in 1845. Then, in 1846, the U.S. took control of the Oregon country to Mexico's north. They knew the United States was still thirsty for land. Manifest destiny was not dead yet. There was also the little matter of the southern border between the United States and Mexico. The United States said the border between the two countries was the Rio Grande. However, Mexico said that the border was 150 miles north of the Rio Grande at the Nueces River. President Polk sent United States soldiers down to the Rio Grande and claimed, "Hey, we're just chilling here on our land." Mexico said, "No, that is not your land." United States said, "Yes, it is." And Mexico said, "No, it's not." The United States said, "Yes, it is." Mexico said, "No, it's not." Okay, you get the point. After a minor, and I mean minor, skirmish or fight between the two countries, President Polk went to Congress and said that American blood has been spilled on our own soil. But even the folks who lived there said they were living in Mexico. Never matter, American blood has been spilled on our soil. We need to vote to go to war immediately with Mexico. Actually, he probably said Mexico. Anyway, Congress overwhelmingly voted to declare war on Mexico. Now, this war did boast some big names before they were big names. Names like Robert E. Lee, who served, of course, for the United States during the Mexican-American War. Then there was Ulysses S. Grant. He also served in the Mexican-American War. Ulysses S. Grant, though, later in his life, regretted his decision to not speak out against the war. That didn't stop a young congressman from Illinois who did speak out against the war. His name? Abraham Lincoln. The Mexican-American War lasted not even quite 2 years. The United States defeated Mexico and took control. By 1848, the entire Southwest and California belonged to the United States. The U.S. had doubled in size again. Places that we know so well today, like the Grand Canyon, Hollywood, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Las Vegas, all used to be firmly within Mexico's borders. Just a few years following the Mexican-American War, the United States was working on a transcontinental railroad, and they needed just a sliver of land in northern Mexico. That sliver contained a mountain pass, an opening through the mountains. So the United States, wanting to build this railroad, asked Mexico if it could buy the land for $5 million. Mexico agreed. I wonder what would have happened if Mexico hadn't agreed. Anyway, they did agree, and this purchase became known as the Goddard Purchase. It happened in 1853. The Goddard Purchase brought the era of manifest destiny mostly to a close. In just 65 years since independence, the United States had grown from 13 states on the Atlantic coast to a nation that stretched all the way out west to the Pacific Ocean. Manifest destiny. The belief that westward expansion was good for the country and the God-given right of the country. Well, was it? Good for some, not good for others? I can say that the United States had a growth spurt during the 1800s, that is for sure. What we do now, that's for you to decide. Our unit on westward expansion has only just begun.
Where am I? Looks like I got a little carried away. That's the problem with traveling by balloon. Sometimes you get a little too high. Maybe I can ask these guys where I am. Anyway, at least I didn't forget my my snacks this time, wherever they are. Maybe I'll find them somewhere in my basket. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed our unit on westward expansion, Manifest Destiny. So until next time, I'm gonna figure this thing out and get on home. Hope to see you soon, and don't forget, Manifest Let me just focus on getting home. Hey, guys? Excuse me, guys?